Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I thought coffee, conversation, coffee. Gotta have coffee, yay! And then a little chat. So enjoy your coffee. Okay. So yesterday I had a terrible day. Yesterday I referred to them as my Earth Leakage Days. Now, what is an Earth Leakage Day? As you know, with the house, if something, voltage or whatever, gets too high, instead of your house exploding, it earths itself and trips the system to stop any damage happening, basically, in a very, very basic nutshell. So that's kind of what my body does. And I know it's going to happen. I can feel it building up. All the emotions bottle, so my body bottles emotions, deals with stuff, bottles emotions, deals with stuff, and then I have an Earth Leakage Day when it all just trips out and I feel absolutely revolting. I know that it's coming, I know that it's there, I can handle it, I can deal with it, and then the next day I wake up and all is good, and that was my day yesterday. So kind of woke up feeling yucky, and the yuckiness is tearful, emotional, frustrated, irritated, overwhelmed, angry, depressed, you name all the bad emotions. That's what happens in this body of mine. And like I say, I know it's coming. I let it happen. At least I understand what's going on, so I can handle it. But some of the good things that came out of that was number one, I had today to look forward to because I'm going to fetch my son. Yay, midterm! Such a fan of the midterm. Such a fan of the midterm. Love the midterm. I don't know what it is, but it's just, you just have your child home. Mine's boarding, so to have him home for these 4 days, it's just, I love it so much. So yeah, that I had to look forward to, but that didn't kind of stop the ickiness of waking up in the morning. And then I had a photo shoot with a very, very cute little 1-year-old girl. Some of my photographs went up that I took of a model, and one of the chaps, he's part of Boss Models and the like, and he came back and he said, Ash, those photographs are international standards. So that was like a yay. That was a lovely comment to have made. So that kind of kept me going. And then, believe it or not, last night I sat down and I drew. I just got out a pencil, got out one of my journals, and I've decided I can't spell. Let's get that out of the way. I cannot spell. So I get to draw now. I don't have to spell. The thing is, it's my journal, so if I can't spell and I want to put misspelled words in there, tough to any poor little sausage that has to read that afterwards. But yeah, I've got my journal, so I drew, and this beautiful little elven face came out, and she's looking down and all sad and forlorn, but the thing is, she's drawn on yellow, so I painted the page, and that was the page that kind of came out. And it's incredible when you just allow stuff to happen. You don't have to control it. Speaking to the choir, because I am a control freak. I really, really am a control freak. But yeah, it just these drawings come out, and the thing is, it is such a therapy. If you can, there are so many books. I mean, YouTube is filled with tutorials for doing drawing, sketching, that sort of thing. And really, pencil, even a mechanical pencil which has the eraser on the top, pencil, piece of paper, and an eraser. That's all you need, and you can pretty much heal a really icky, yucky day. Yeah, but also, if you do have those days where, look, I mean, growing up, I was bullied relentlessly at junior school, so I didn't build those friendships or those bonds that allow me to trust people easily and have friends to kind of talk things out with. That is getting better now. I've got some really, really special friends. Turns out they're just super special. So that, I've never really learned to express myself to people. Haven't really had that opportunity. So I've had to find other outlets, and like I say, the body builds it up, and then I have an Earth Leakage Day. So if that happens to you as well, and you kind of don't know what's going on Call it your Earth Leakage Day. You're welcome to steal my phrase. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But call it an Earth Leakage Day. You know, let yourself heal. Give yourself grace. Realize that tomorrow you will feel better. And I slept well last night. I overdosed on lavender yesterday in the form of lavender tea. I've got lavender infused water here today, so it's just some lavender popped in a glass of water that can kind of sit here, and we'll call this a cold diffusion. We shall call that a cold diffusion, and then the other one is a hot diffusion. So yeah, make lavender tea, lavender infused water. What else did we have yesterday? What else did I do? I had the lavender tea, and then I've got dried flowers in this little drawstring bag, so that's sitting in my other journal. I have a lot in my other journal, and yeah, so I gave myself grace. I gave myself the day. I kind of cocooned, shut off from the world, allowed all of this to kind of come out and diffuse itself, earth leakage itself, and then slept well last night. After my drawing, I cleared my mind, because I'll talk about that now. Cleared my mind, and I'm here back, ready to go. Ready to take on the world. I'm back to normal. So don't freak out if you suddenly have those days where you don't quite know what's going on. It could just be that you are totally overwhelmed, that things are just building and building and building. Let it go, release it, and everything will be fine. The sun will come up in the morning. We won't start singing any renditions, but yeah, the sun will come out. So with regards to the sketching and the drawing, very, very interesting, and this is scientifically proven, is you are giving your brain, okay, when I do my knitting or my crochet or whatever, that's one thing, but the thing is I can still think while I'm doing that. I'm quite an avid multitasker, so my brain can actually think while I am doing those tasks. So I never, as much as it is a kind of calm down activity, because it is repetitive, so that's quite good for your brain, but it doesn't occupy my mind enough to stop me thinking about everything else. So with the drawing and with the sketching, you do have to think about what you're doing. You do have to kind of take on the technical side of it to get your proportions right and that sort of thing. Again, lots of YouTube videos on that. But you do actually have to concentrate, and I think that is what has really, really, really helped me. I have to stop the other thoughts in order to concentrate on what I'm doing and getting it onto the piece of paper in whatever form it's coming out in. But I am concentrating on where pieces are going. I wouldn't really say the line strokes as much, because you know the hair needs to flow in a certain way to suit the emotion. But I am concentrating, and that concentration, because it's now right, I maintain it's both sides of the brain, because I've got to use the technical to decide where the things are going, and then the creative to be able to artistify it. Is that a word? It's now a word. Artistify. We are going to artistify our technical. So yeah, definitely the drawing has had immense benefit, and it is scientifically proven that it does calm you down. It is, in my books, a form of meditation. I am not the type of human being that can sit and breathe and count to 50, 100, and I sound like the government, 50 million or whatever it is. I can't do that. It just, my brain isn't built that way. So to be able to take a task like this, journaling, drawing, where I do even journaling, while I'm writing this, my brain is coming up with all the rest of the thoughts. So this drawing really has made a huge, remarkable difference, I've noticed, over the last couple of weeks. Probably say, well, the gardening started in March, which means I started the gardening journal in March. So yeah, we can look at about March, and then it's just progressed from there. Yeah, but I would really encourage you, don't freak out if you have those earth leakage days. Try and get yourself into a habit of something to do before you go to bed at night, and that's not watching TV programs, but get yourself into the habit of doing something, whether it be journaling about the day. If you are the meditating type, then please do that. But go and start watching videos on on drawing and sketching. You can't exactly take a whole paint palette to bed, but little doodles, I've noticed such a remarkable difference. I would really love to pass that on to you as well. So let me know if you do have earth leakage days, how do you handle them? Or what's your terminology for those icky, yucky, disgusting days? Like, what do you do? I would love to hear. And then, yeah, stay strong, and I will see you in our next little coffee and conversation, or herbal tea and conversation. So we'll do hot drinks and chats. But you have yourself a lovely, lovely day. Mwah. Enjoy. Bye-bye.